And on mine, he's also coming in second position.
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, like a Jedi.
I've got a little Becca on my shoulder.
I
Well,
love
this is quite revealing, isn't it?
Isn't it? Right, guys.
That's quite low cut. Sorry, guys. I've just slipped into something a little too comfortable.
And then we'll crack on.
Nice.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to say we are streaming on Twitch as always. So
We are streaming.
don't give out your current location and address. Shout out to my nephews, Zach and Jaden, who I'm sure are tuning in about now.
Hi, Zach and Jaden.
Big shout out to all Sybil fans. I know there's thousands of them.
All Sybil fans.
If you want someone to shout out, just call in. 909-693. I'm listening to 5 Live.
Or tweet us on at whatever our
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. At Lord J.
Right, we're going to have to get going without Hargan Find, I think. Hopefully he'll be along soon, if he can get any signal.
Yes.
Dora has to go at 9 sharp, so we'll try and make the best of everything. Quick pet talk was, or is, that it's probably a tough battle today. I hope it is. I hope it's fun. You might die.
No.
Death in D&D is permanent, but I've been in situations where I've almost died, and it's very easy to take it too seriously and get annoyed at other players, like, oh, why didn't fucking Alan heal me? Like, he should have taken his action to whatever. But like, while that might be valid, and he probably should have healed you, it's just like a perfect recipe for like getting passively aggressively annoyed at your friends. That's why we all play D&D. So just
oh, perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you
It's a
feel
great
those,
outlet.
feel those feelings coming on, embrace them. So let's play.
Great.
What a pep talk.
Yeah, great.
Been nice knowing you guys.
You should all be able to see this little like this cave system and corridor system composed entirely of blocks, but in real life it is just a roughly hewn cave corridor with paving. You're all out of this little room over here on the left, having left the tunnel behind you, and so you peeked around the corner and saw this guy, who you recognised through Mickey's descriptions as a Yankee enforcer called Tohim Zalbar. He stood in the centre of the room, his scimitar dripping with blood, and dead Zentarum everywhere. That's all you could see. There was the closest one you could probably see is about there, dead Zentarum lying on the ground, and there is this door here. There is a sort of a subtle lamp light or candle light flickering underneath it. And other than that, you can also see that there's a door here. So what would you like to do?
Gosh, we're sort of like, we're well into this corridor, aren't we? Is that me at the front?
Yeah, I think that's where it left it. All I've done is move Grunthram and Lord Jones out of this room, just so it looks all nice in a nice little neat line.
Let's go exploring.
Well, I think, yeah, Cloythan's going to kind of quietly gesture to you guys behind. Like, maybe we should, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but like, we should look in this room.
Eyes. There.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an amazing ability Cloythan has to create purple surf. And kick in the door.
Kick it in.
Well, I'll leave that up to you guys, but yeah, we need to, I don't want to get people sneaking up behind us.
Stealth tactics. What are you doing? Riffraff's there. Are you kicking it in?
Yeah. Let's kick it in.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll strength for that, or athletics. What's he got? It's not a strength save, just a strength. If you click your strength stat on the left.
There we go.
Hey,
Did that work?
it makes quite a loud noise, but it's not enough to open it.
Well, I'm not feeling strong today. Should I move over?
Should I try the doorknob?
Please try the doorknob.
Do you want to try the doorknob?
Okay, I'll try the doorknob.
Yeah, it opens immediately.
Brilliant.
So, as always, that's the first rule of DMing. If they ever try and kick the door in without trying the knob, it automatically unlocks itself.
Yeah.
Okay, what you see in this room You imagine it's an office of sorts, but as you peer in, it's empty of people. As far as you can tell, two things immediately grasp you. On the right, in this nook here, is a gigantic 8-foot-tall coffin stood up, sort of leant slightly backwards into the room, made of, like a cheap wood coffin, basically. And on the left is a desk, which looks actually more like a shrine. It's covered in candles and like pinned up against the mirror. It's like got a mirror backing, pinned up against and like around the frame of that are various symbolic ink drawings. They have a picture of a very tall, thin man who looks not unlike the Slender Man, next to an enormous wolf. And so it looks like part desk, part shrine. There is a drawer in it, and that's it. What would you like to see?
Could you reveal the room on the map there?
Yes, sorry. So it will. Let's have a look. So it's this. So coffin is there. Sorry, it's not working because I'm in the wrong mode. Coffin is there. Desk is here.
And the mirror is facing north, or is it facing south, like on the north wall? Or
so the mirror is along like the left-hand wall of this little nook, and it's just the mirror is like attached to the desk, almost as if it's like a makeup dresser sort of thing. It's been repurposed as a desk.
We should certainly look inside the desk drawer.
Okay. When you look inside the desk drawer, you find just tons of notes, all written in a script that none of you can identify. You're willing to look at it in more detail, pass it around if you like. The one thing you do notice is they're all signed with initials at the bottom, BSVZ. So that's B, and then a space, and then a big S, small v, and a big Z. And there is also a gem in there that is called a citrine, and it's sort of like piss yellow colour, but quite bright and sparkly, and it's worth 40 gold pieces.
I'll look after this.
Brilliant.
I pluck it out of the drawer and put it in my robes. I'm starting to feel a bit slightly nervous at the blood-soaked dead bodies outside. So I'm looking around the room for maybe some form of escape. So can I look behind the mirror to see if it's hiding anything?
You can see behind the mirror is just more cave. Occasionally, it's sort of been flattened off, as if they've like chiseled, as if like the cave was originally round and they needed a bit of a square bit for headroom. You can't see anything that looks like an escape.
Is the coffin upright then?
Yeah, stood upright, leaning back at sort of a 10-degree angle, I suppose.
Are we too scared to open the coffin? Are we going to reveal?
Open it. Definitely open it.
We open.
Okay, you're opening it. So as you open it, the first thing that before you've even got it all the way open, there's this just horrible, sickeningly sweet, almost like rotten smell that escapes it, along with this white gas that looks like bad nightclub sort of gas, but it seeps down and settles on the floor around your feet, like as if you're in a marsh, like that typical fantasy marshland. And inside is the form of which you assume is asleep, but you're not quite sure, of an enormous hobgoblin. It's entirely white, and its flesh is almost kind of translucent, and it's covered in a sort of living white ooze, which seems to radiate some sort of magic, and it seems almost as if it's growing.
Oh God!
Like it's growing.
If anyone's seen Westworld, it's basically like one of their unfinished robots, with that horrible, like, milky shit all over it, or like the H.A.H.A before they've been popped out of those little pods.
Or Michael Gove.
Yeah. Oh mate,
That's excellent.
I'm not touching it.
We could go viral on Twitch as the first political D&D campaign.
I think.
What do you want to do?
I think I'd like.
It's alive, but it's asleep.
Oh, I don't really want to wake it up.
I definitely don't think we should wake this up.
It radiates some sort of magic that, without further study, you'd be unable to discern.
Well,
But you're welcome to look at it.
Can I? Yeah, I'd like to investigate.
Okay,
magic-wise.
You move in
So
there.
you will have to give me. So not give anything away. You'll have to give me the sort of check that you want to make, and then you can roll for that.
So I would like to do. I'm not even very good at this. Well, okay, yeah, I'll do an Arcana check. That's what I originally was going to do.
Okay, do it.
Yeah.
You've never seen any magic like this before.
Okay.
But with that,
Hey, Alan.
Hello.
I like your hat. It's very
Alan,
nice.
can you hear me? If so, I'll do a super quick recap. You have broken into this office. There's a shrine to the thin man with the wolf that we've seen everywhere. You've got some letters that you can't read. They've just opened an 8-foot tall coffin that was against this wall, and it seems like some sort of enormous hobgoblin is being grown in there. It radiates a sort of magic, and they're just trying to work out what the hell is going on with this horrible, slimy, sort of H.A.H.A. type creature that's being grown within the coffin. With that check of 14, you've never seen any sort of magic like that. You get the feeling it is magical, or as in the creature may not be magical, but it's the result of magic.
Right, so I'm just going to go to the chest of drawers. I just want to grab a handful of those letters. I know I can't read them, but like I might want to research those later.
Sure. You can easily grab all of them. There's sort of a dozen, let's say.
Okay,
cool. Cool. What do you guys want to do? Any more checks?
Close the door.
Close. Let's pretend we haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I can imagine it creaking.
Yeah,
know
just
the
like
topic,
really.
Wait, I have an idea actually. Which of those magic items did we take with us?
You took the tracking item that explodes upon the spell on the thing finishing.
Yeah, let's stick the tracker on it. Walk away, so that if it does come up the rear, we'll know it's coming.
It's a really cool idea. Let me have a look at what the armory options were, just to recap.
I seem to remember that if the other part of the tracker gets out of range, it blows up.
So just asking a stupid question here, as a lord, I'm not very familiar with hobgoblins. These are largely unfriendly creatures.
Certainly are.
Yeah, they form like orcs. They form basic sort of. They're basically like goblins, but they're big, muscly, look sort of like Uruk-hai, but in the orcs in the First Lord of the Rings film, but a little bit fatter, probably a little bit wider.
Not pleasant creatures. Not gentlemen or ladies.
They form brutish societies and like goblins.
Okay. Not interested in them. Okay.
They're more well, all of you will know that they're more intelligent than goblins. They have a closer to sort of human or elf level intelligence. Close to human level, not elf level.
So what do you guys think? We can maybe leave it's a gem and pendant of locating. So who's got a steady hand that wants to sneak this gemstone onto the horrible creature?
Upon attaching the pendant to something, you can track its rough direction for up to 1 hour using the screen gem up to a distance of 3 miles.
Okay.
The tracking magic cannot penetrate magical barriers. When the hour is up, the pendant explodes. The other thing that's not written there is if you smash the gem, the pendant explodes.
Is it a sleight of hand?
Yeah, I'll let you. That's a good idea. Do you want to do that?
So so we put it on. Then what? We leave or?
You have the other part. You have like a big.
Yeah, I think we'll just leave it.
It's like an LCD screen, and then you'll be able to. It'll start flashing.
Okay, I quite like the idea of a walking time bomb. Yeah, that could come.
Seems, yeah.
Seems
okay.
to.
Riffraff, did you want to do a sleight of hand, or was someone else gonna go for it? Yeah, like one-handed, I'd say.
Nice.
Just like.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes halfway through, just for flair.
If there's
somersault.
There's one thing to know about Riffraff is that he's he's put on some pendants onto people without them knowing in his time.
Classic move.
Cool. So this time you've heard Ruff pacing around and walking around from down the corridor. Nothing that sounds like it's been getting closer, but what do you want to do?
So we've got that one more door on the right, haven't we? And then
Yeah, we need to get out of here before it wakes up quietly.
Mm-hmm. So do you close the coffin or do you leave it open?
Let's leave it open just in case it does creak. Knowing what it's like putting Arwen to bed, I think it's a good idea just to leave it be if it seems okay.
Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, on that subject, does it look like it's been opened and closed quite a lot, or was it sealed tight?
No, it wasn't sealed. It was like on a hinge on the right-hand side. So yeah, it was quite. You'd have to look. You can do an investigation to see if you know how regularly it's checked or looked at.
Nah.
Or creeps out in the middle of the night. Okay, cool. So you're leaving it open. Where are we going?
How about that other room? I still don't fancy our chances against that bloody death.
we got a room full of corpses up ahead.
The security system, yeah. But you haven't really been able to see into this room. You can just see that straight ahead was Tohim, his scimitar dripping with a lot of blood.
Has he actually moved out of the way now?
You can't see from within the room you're in, but
all right. Well,
yes,
we've got to
go because you can clearly see on the screen.
Yeah, I saw him whistle away. Well,
yeah.
I guess we'll go sneak forward then. I'll sneak up to this door.
Sneak up to this door?
I'd like to sneak. Well, I mean, if I can't see any, if the coast looks clear, I want to sneak up to the. I want to sneak north to the.
Okay, so the coast does look clear, and you manage to, try it. Move some characters.
Alright, should I move him up? Alright, I was just waiting for the go ahead. Alright, I'll move up to here, I guess.
Yeah, so you can't see anything else from there other than the dead Zentarim nearest to you, which is lying there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all dressed like Zentarim as well.
Yeah. Some of you are. Some of you are wearing.
Some of you are bikinis.
Yeah.
Oh,
I assume you guys have taken the daggers out and you're just holding them as a weapon.
Yeah.
Why are you sitting in the dark, Laura?
I'm actually not. I've got a light here. I've got.
Also, she's a rogue from the Underdark.
Yeah. She has to be kept in dark conditions.
And she's wearing just a bikini because it's roleplay night.
I'm naked. We see the view skyrocket.
yeah, hi Twitch.
You can hear sort of incantations coming from the main room.
Incantations?
Kind of, yeah, repetition chants, nothing too loud, almost whispered to themselves.
Okay, well I think with me and Aladdin at the front, like the two least stealthy characters, I'd still like to have a little listen at this door to the right to see if I can tell if there's anybody in there.
There's no obvious noises coming from inside. The door is slightly ajar. You can't quite see through. You can see. You can see that much extra.
I didn't even see it change. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh right, I see. Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
Oh well, I tell you what, I'm gonna give a nod to Aladdin. Let's go in. Let's push this door open and go in.
Okay.
You ready, Aladdin?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Do you do this stealthily or not?
Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna sort of just push the door open.
Okay,
Not
so
running and screaming, just open the door.
Okay, so you see inside. There's no one in there. It's an empty bunkhouse.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move into it.
There's six beds in it. So like three bunk beds.
I'm totally gonna move into it so that we have like this last little place to hide. Before going into the main room. We need to figure out who's going in. How are we going to approach this?
Oh, well, from there you can see the far wall, can't you? So, okay, you get the sense that this is an enormous room, the main room. That's all you can sort of tell. It goes along that good sort of 40 feet or 30 feet, I suppose, from, 30, 40 feet. You can see that it's a paved floor. You can see that in this main room it's like a cave system. There are stalactites growing from the ceiling. You can see buckets here and there to catch the drips from the stalactites. A couple of extra corpses up near the top. And on the far wall is just sort of cave.
Can we get one of the corpses and like stick it out of the door and go, hey?
Which
you
corpse
missed
do you want to get?
down to the. Well, he's not there anymore.
Oh, there is a corpse. Hang on.
Can we kind of animate him?
While we're at it, we might as well loot the corpse, see what's on the corpse.
This one here.
Oh yes, of course.
Right.
Stand.
So
Well,
Can we hide behind the corpse and walk down?
I think everyone should come into this little room. I think we need to have a little chat about how we're going to
Okay.
approach this.
A bit obsessed about corpses,
I'm
me.
going to wave everyone in. It's like, come on.
All right.
Yeah.
I put the hand down of the corpse and kind of going, wait, you can wave.
you haven't got one yet because it's you. Well, you'd have to advance to this front.
Oh
bit.
yes, okay, yeah, good
So you can
point.
try that.
Good point.
So real talk now. Oh, I'm feeding back on myself, which is weird. What are we gonna do when we go in here? Because we were supposed to sort of find. I think we were supposed to find the people that lived in this cave and kind of prove that they were drug dealers. But now
So
they all
I'll
seem to be dead, and like Miracle Jack's supposed to be down here. Everyone seems to be dead, and this other guy's down here. What are we gonna do?
So you remember that as a recap from Mickey's Silence, told you that it seemed like Destra and her cultists, as he described it, and Tohim seems to be on their side, and but none of this started before Destra arrived. You don't know anything about her. I don't think you asked him about who she was. But you just know that there's some female who, along with Tohim, has turned up recently and started. It seemed like a purge was going on internally within this faction, basically.
Yeah, they're purging.
Yeah.
Can we pretend that we're meant to be here? March in there as if we know exactly what's going on.
So Cloyden is going to ask you, how normal is it for humankind to be here right now, wearing what you're wearing?
Oh, look, mate, we've got a lot of feedback going on. I think it's when you turn round. I think when you're facing the screen.
Is that better like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, weird. I just
No.
refreshed.
No.
Oh. Well, anyway, we could. I'm just not sure how believable it's going to be with our like bikinis and also dressed up like the people they're killing.
I mean, we could always do something pretty disgusting here and take the clothes off the corpse and wear it.
Yeah.
Well, almost as if he hadn't come in with a bikini.
Yeah.
Right. Sure.
That's a great
I
idea.
don't really like seeing me in a bikini, but
You're a lot less armoured than you were if you're wearing armour. So, yeah.
Sorry?
I'm just going to reload the page, see if that gets rid of the...
Just Luke.
I think it might have been.
That's better now. Is it?
We're fast feeding that.
Let's try. Luke, if you say something.
Hello there.
Luke.
Yeah, Riffraff's feeding back now. Weird.
Yeah, I can hear you, Rob, which is weird.
Maybe it's not Hello.
So, what do we want to do? I'm feeding back as well, so someone's got their sound up loud, I imagine. Either that or roll 20s just.
haven't got my sound on. Strange.
Oh, well, let's carry on. If it gets too annoying, then we'll just jump over to Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
a good idea of the corpse dressing up in the corpse clothes.
Thanks, darling. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I immediately go to the least bloodied one. And use that.
So that's
there is only
just
one
inside
corpse
the chamber, isn't it?
There's
you
only
can
one
see,
corpse.
which is there's only one corpse anywhere near you at the moment. And it's
Right.
just inside the main cabin.
Can I use my mage hand and pick it up for everyone?
Oh.
Pick up the costumes from the corpses.
You'd have to make some. Yeah, you know what you could. Oh, hang on, my page has become unresponsive. Yes, you could. You think you could take the armor off it and then pull it toward you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a clever idea.
Pull the corpse itself. I'm going to refresh roll 20, guys. I'll see you in a second.
Cool. Do I need to do any initiative or not initiative? Dexterity or something?
Did he say dexterity? I think, or sleight of hand. I'm not sure.
You'll need to do a stealth check to do that.
That's
One
Stealth
sec.
check.
I'm going to quick.
Okay.
We lost Alan.
Oh yeah, Alan's gone.
Yeah, I guess
All right, I'll quickly
Might
do a
have been-
stealth.
it might have been his. Oh, just before you do your stealth.
Oh, sorry, I just did it.
That's okay. I was gonna.
It's okay, that doesn't count.
Um,
What was it?
I'm gonna give you guidance.
Oh, okay.
I put my hand on your shoulder.
You
So
do
you
a
can.
stealth check.
Yeah, I'm giving guidance. So, you can
There's
also
Alan.
roll a d4 and add it to the score.
Oh, okay. So should we keep that one?
Yeah, that's your stealth roll, but you get a d4 added to it.
Ooh.
So to do this, you have to peek out of the door, which is just there. So with the door open, which opens inwards, you can be standing just there. Lord Jones?
Yeah.
I just need to look at something here.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
so,
I tried to give you guidance, and I sort of like touched your shoulder too much.
I'm going to put you there. Tohim, you hear footsteps. Tohim comes back, wondering, and stares at the corpse. And then he approaches it. And stands here. And it was literally just as you were wrenching at it, like its sword fell off that it was holding onto the ground and it clattered. That was weird.
I'm picking up that sword. Sorry.
So what's his face? Tohim just puts his extends his
How's Romania?
scimitar and just pushes it through the guy's throat.
You.
Holds it there a minute, and then sort of
Romania.
nods to say,
Good.
"Now he's dead." And then he walks off. Back over here, you can still hear these incantations going on.
Oh.
Oh, did I pick up the sword? Sorry, I missed that.
The sword is like, and if you want to go out into the main room and pick up the sword, you're welcome to, but you'd have to do.
Yeah, I need to. I've only
Okay.
got a dagger. I need a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go? Did you want to do that? Go for it.
Sorry, I'm taking the risk. What should I roll?
Oh, do you want to do it stealthily?
Yes.
Stealth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you have a short sword, which does 1d6 plus your whatever modifier.
So how
It's not,
far
quite,
is it?
it's not quite as good as your rapier, but it's better than your dagger. So you went here. You are now Sybil. You need to be standing here. What you can see from there is you can see some things that look like this.
Right, guys, looks like we're going in.
You can see.
Step out at least.
Yeah, I would definitely step out right behind you. This should have been like a, whoa, wait, what the fuck?
So you can see that area to the right. Hang on, let me switch this off. So in this area to the right, you can see a load of crates stacked up, sort of here. Sorry, sort of there up at the top. Crates everywhere. More corpses over through here. You can just about make out. I need to get my notes here.
Sorry, just hit my microphone.
Don't apologise to us.
Apologise to the microphone.
Apologise to the microphone.
So what you can see is a rudimentary production line. You can see, you've noticed, Sybil, at least 2 thin and emaciated workers using weighing scales over on this area over to the right to portion up bits of rhubarb, working by the light of oil lamps. And you can do a perception check for me, please. They are cutting it with something, a really small amount of something. It is a bright red substance. They're putting a little bit of that and they're wrapping it in a lot of, once they've put it in little pouches, they're wrapping it in heavily oiled canvas and putting it on a stack to their left, which you can't see. Over to the right, you can see, let's have a look. You can see over here.
Oh.
You can see.
What was that?
What was that?
You can see a column that looks like it's holding up the ceiling, that looks like the cave ceiling. And you can also see this guy.
What is happening?
Sorry, Katie died in Mario Odyssey. Couldn't control herself.
Okay. I was like,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. I was like, and you can also see. Oh, what did I miss?
You can also see Tohim standing, looking over here, and it's a huge open paved space, lots of dead people, and you can see opposite, right up at the top, you can see a pool, a square sort of pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
And just at this moment, you notice what looks like a Zent appear out of the pool. And because you're 24 stealth roll, you just stand in the middle of the room and know that he won't notice you.
Nice.
He's soaking wet. He comes and walks along here behind the pillars and then re-emerges with a couple of, a few sackfuls of this cut rhubarb and swims back down out in the pool. And you can hear from over the left some sort of chanting and gleeful laughing and that sort of thing.
Is the sound coming from the left of this chamber?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we should go. I think we should go in and get a view of what else is going on.
Yeah.
Because they're moving out. We need to stop them before they get all this bad rhubarb out.
It's bad rhubarb.
This is bad rhubarb, guys.
Age before beauty, I say, a gesture for you to go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna. In that case, I'm moving to here if I can.
Are we doing anything else with the corpse that you're standing on?
Lordy, the corpse, darling.
Do you still want that armour, Lord James?
Sorry, yeah.
Ooh. Facebook.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I just want top on eBay. Sorry, guys.
You've
Okay.
got some
Do you
armor
want
in here.
to win a top covered in blood?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. That will take a minute. So let's say that elapses. So it's just. I mean, do you wear armor normally, or do you just wear clothes?
Just clothes.
Well, you can give the armor to anyone else that needs it.
Yeah.
And wear. Yeah. Okay. So Sybil, presumably you put this armor on.
I'm just still in my swimmers at the moment, so I'm quite keen to get a cloak or something at least.
Yeah, he's got a cloak.
Brilliant.
And his trousers are sort of cut to ribbons, so
Just
you
the
can
cloak
wear,
is fine.
and he's got some boots as well, so you could wear like a sort of superhero get-up, basically.
Boots.
Budgie smugglers.
Yeah,
And,
speedos and a cloak. Fine. That's a good look. That's a good look, right, Alan?
Do warlocks
Sounds
get
like an Alan look.
What's that?
A cloak, speedos, and boots.
My Halloween idea.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether. I don't know whether warlocks. I presume they don't have armor, but if they do, then it's up to you, Sybil, as to which one of you wants to.
But do warlocks have access to the spell
style.
conjure illusory trousers? Oh no, that's sorcerers. That's sorcerers. Sorry.
If okay, so you can hear all sorts of incantations going on. What do you guys want to do? Tohim has moves now. Moves out of your view.
Okay, so I want to see what's to the left or the west end of this building.
Yeah. What's the sound?
Yeah, towards sound. I want to see what this chanting and the gleefulness is, because yeah, we need to. I think we need to like. We basically need to move into this room. I'm going to gesture again, like an amazingly complex gesture. It's like let's take positions.
Proper, like, you know.
We need to sneak up. And, yeah, we need to sneak up, see what the hell's going on.
Who's gonna? So if you want to look around the pillar, you're going to need to make a stealth check to even peek around it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try it. I'm not the best, but I've said I'll try it. So here we go. Don't even know where stealth is on my sheet. Oh God. Oh,
okay. Okay. I'm going to do some things now. What did you roll? 13.
Luke, could I have a tiny bit of your beer? I've just got a very dry mouth.
Okay.
Yep.
You get the sense that nobody sees you, which
Good.
is amazing for a sort of 10-foot tall, essentially monster.
Yeah.
If you look around this corner,
object to the term monster. Go on.
that's up to you.
Thanks.
Take it up with HR.
Yeah, fantasy HR. Go on.
Yeah, you see all this sort of thing going on.
Right, here we go. This is.
You see an enormous hobgoblin that looks very similar to the one in the coffin, but less white. He has both a pinstripe suit and plate mail armor on, a ridiculous toupee with bright orange, and he has bright orange skin.
Wow, he's cool.
And he's holding an enormous axe in one hand. This character here, that's the wrong one. This character here is obviously a magician of some sort. She has slightly green skin. We would recognize her as looking Chinese or Korean or something like that. But you will recognize her as from the continent of Karatur in the east of the Forgotten Realms. About 40 years old, I suppose. And she is a human. And then these three are on their knees, chanting some language you don't understand, and they're being offered rhubarb. And the middle one takes it, and sort of something seems to happen, something magical, but you're not quite sure what it is. You suspect it's this rhubarb that's cut with that red powder. And then they swap over, and this one takes it, and so on. So there's like some sort of initiation rite where they are taking this cut rhubarb, and something is happening to them, but you can't quite see because they're not facing you. Tohim has now started polishing his sword, just standing watching this casually.
It's quite Indiana Jones-esque, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watching from the sidelines.
Say again, Laura?
Say it again?
A friendly vibe.
Friendly vibe.
Yeah, friendly fight. No, because Tohim just stabbed a man in the throat who was already dead, and now he's watching this with a smirk on his face as these.
Depends what
these people are. It's some sort of horrible dark magic initiation thing going on. Destra is just watching, smirking. and that's it. What would you like to do? At this point, I'm going to do. Tohim looks over his shoulder. You just manage to. He gets a sense. He just manages to like turn back again. You just manage to duck back behind the pillar.
Are any of these people Miracle Jack?
You know that Hardtack said that Miracle Jack is a hobgoblin.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get my
The hobgoblin is.
beer.
Get some water.
Cloyden always does that before a fight.
I missed what you said there. Did you say yes, one of them is Miracle Jack?
Yes, the one that's giving the rhubarb to the cultists you think is Miracle Jack, or Cloyden thinks is Miracle Jack, because he's the only hobgoblin. He's a good 2 foot taller than the rest of them.
Okay.
So I think we should do a distraction to make Token come towards us, so we can
It's a great idea.
get him like behind the pillar, so that others can't see him, so Miracle Jack can't see him, and then we can fight him out of sight.
How about I just storm him and say, take away for Miracle Jack. I've got your food here.
What sort of
Does that
food?
work? It's
Everyone
Chinese.
knows. Everyone
It's
knows.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Where's that?
You've
Then
got
we need
presents,
to.
haven't you? What's that
Don't we
thing put in your
Yeah.
robe that we found? Why don't you go in and say, has anyone lost this?
Oh, the
Okay.
piss diamond.
Yeah, I'm part of security here. Has anyone lost this?
Yeah, that could work.
Don't we need to
What?
get like a photo of him with the silent image scroll?
You have to
Would this
scroll
be a
on
good
silent
time?
image, yes.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Has to be a picture of him dealing, right?
Yeah, was he handing any of it over at this point?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he's handing
he
over
was,
the
wasn't
rhubarb.
he?
Good call, man.
Yeah.
Get that picture thing.
Yeah,
Cool.
the
Picture
silent
maker.
image scroll, but I don't know who has that.
Sounds like you've got it, mate. I don't think we ever.
Whoever wants it.
I don't think we ever actually said who's got
Oh,
like
right.
specifically
Can't
what.
remember.
We should have, but we didn't.
I've got the treasure, by the way.
Oh well, apart
You've
from the
got
treasure,
everything.
which yes. So I just put my wizard's robes back on.
You also got my fiver, but you know.
Oh yes, yes,
Fantasy fiver.
that's right. I haven't got the pockets on these speedos, but you know, it's,
If you want to do that, it will take
I'll give it a bit of a clean.
it will take a verbal component, so you'll need to read the scroll out loud. So you need to see if you can do that stealthily, and you'll have disadvantage on stealth with that because you have to be able to read it clearly.
Okay, well in that case, it's our mission then,
But-
isn't it? If we want to get this picture, so we can complete our kind of contract with our client,
Mhm.
I reckon having to read out a spell to catch these guys is gonna kick off after that. I expect.
Hmm.
So, do we want to sort of like some of us go one way and cause a distraction, get the snap, and then
Mm.
just
Yeah.
see what comes next?
Mm-hmm. Let me just have a look at
Let's
something.
do it. Divide and conquer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that could work.
I think we should just do it.
I will go towards.
I could cause a minor illusion as a distraction, by the way.
Yeah.
What could I do?
Oh, anything really. I guess like a noise, even just.
Okay.
What about roll your precious thing into
Oh,
the floor?
I cast the illusion of Miracle Jack's toupee blowing across the floor. So
Right.
as if it's fallen off his head.
In what direction?
In front of him, and the illusion is that it lands on one of the guys kneeling down,
That's
on
great.
one of their heads.
Okay.
Um,
Right. Great.
I sense that his he's very vain, judging by his lovely suit. So this might
Awesome. Are you doing that now? Anyone else doing anything, or are you going for it?
well, shit. In that case, like I say to Riff Raff, like go.
okay. I'll do it.
Okay. So an illusion of his toupee revealing his silly orange head underneath goes flying into the face of this one. This one turns round, who hasn't had it yet. This one, who is just swallowing the rhubarb, doesn't seem to react at all. And Tohin sort of stands there. You can actually, from the side, you can sort of see him smirking, but then the smirk sort of deteriorates. And he walks up here and touches the toupee and instantly realizes it's an illusion.
We should get out there now while they're all
And
grouped
then
there.
Yeah, do
he
it.
turns
Let's get
around.
this picture. We need to get this picture.
Come on
Miracle
then.
Jack momentarily stops with the rhubarb, but it's still in his hands.
Let's do this.
Tohin goes out, and
So in that case, I'd like to strike to the left.
okay. So Tohin,
Maybe like here. I'm just going to put myself there.
right? Okay, so Tohin does perception, you guys, and he critically fails. So he's going to carry on walking over here. Anyone wants to get out of the way, or
Oh,
what
yes.
are they gonna do?
I'm going to walk towards. I'm
Yeah.
very calming.
Go on then. What are we doing?
Has he seen me yet?
Oh,
Yeah, he sees you, and he says, he looks at you, and he looks at you in the Zentarum armor, and he says, "Oh, looks like we missed one." And he says, "I suppose you'll just have to join the queue," and nods over towards the other Zentarum who are getting initiated into this,
oh, interesting.
taking this thing.
It's pretty
Okay,
cool.
so you go right over there. Okay.
That's
He's
pretty
gonna,
cool.
and that seems to have distracted him for a moment, and he's looking round. In fact, there's another corpse here, and he just puts his sword into its throat again, as if he's getting paranoid that he didn't properly kill everyone now.
Okay, so Riff Raff, take the picture, take the picture, take the picture.
Okay. What do I need to?
You just say that you do it, and that you will need to make a stealth roll
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Stealth
So you
roll.
read from a scroll, essentially.
Okay.
Oh, can I use
Yeah.
the guidance cantrip just to help you out? Oh,
Yeah.
I have to touch you though.
Yeah.
No, not that. It's just that I'm hidden. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm
Okay.
going to move to there, and I'm going to touch him and give guidance. So you get an extra D4, which hopefully will help.
I'll let
So
you roll
what's-
the. I'll let you roll the d4, Boyden, and then if you do stealth, Riffraff.
I think actually,
Oh, does.
I think Riffraff should roll the D4. I think
Okay.
that's how it works. I don't know.
Stealth roll.
So
Stealth.
if you click again on stealth, you take the lower of the two.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
you probably
so,
smashed it anyway.
Yeah, it goes off, and instantly the words disappear from the scroll, and they're replaced with almost photographic, like a picture of Miracle Jack with thingy in his hand,
Nice.
with his hands in the pie, essentially.
Good
Put red
work.
hand with his trousers down.
Hmm.
I give you a little squeeze on the shoulder and say and whisper, "Well done, little man."
This one, these two move off now.
Well done,
This
little
one,
man.
this one comes, and this one is now taking it. What do you guys want to do?
Oh fuck, we don't want Sybil to take more rhubarb within this
Rhubarb
24 hours.
cut with something that you can't identify.
Maybe we do. Maybe it's going to be
Sybil-
quite
Maybe it'll be fun.
advantageous.
Sybil, do you want to do
Advantageous.
a perception check, Sybil?
Yeah,
Perception.
see what it is.
Oh.
With advantage, because you're standing right there.
Oh, poor Alan's got connection problems.
Yeah.
I've rolled.
You can
So
roll
if you
again.
if you roll again, because you're standing right there, you get advantage. I'm going to say you get advantage. What's the second one? Oh no. Does that come up for you guys? Oh, are you doing
Done
that?
better before.
I think my Chrome is just.
I got
frozen.
7 perceptions and then 14 perception.
Okay, so with your 14, which you can't see, which
I
is odd,
verify the 14.
you can see that the one who's about to take it just looks normal. These two just have their eyes sort of glazed over white.
Doesn't look.
And while I leave you to work out what you guys want to do, I need to quick Chrome again. So I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
So a Miracle Jack are we 100%
Alan's
sure this is
back.
Miracle Jack?
From his description, yeah. I mean, he's the only. Was it bugbear? He's the only. No, hobgoblin. Sorry, he's the only
And so-
hobgoblin here.
And so we've also got the photo already. That's ticked.
We've
yeah.
got the photo, yeah.
So he is going to come to me next, and he's going to administer drugs to me. So what do you think I should do?
Well, I can't. We won't be able to tell you from here anyway.
Well, you
But
with that perception, you get the feeling that
I can hear Alan speaking
don't-
very
you don't
quiet though,
fancy-
mate.
oh, I can't hear him.
The drugs.
Take the drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the feeling
Okay.
that it's, that you don't get the feeling that you want to take them, although you never know. It's up to you.
Okay, so as Miracle Jack comes over to administer the drugs, I
Sneeze.
pull out my rapier.
Your short sword now, I'm afraid.
my short sword,
Fucking
And
hell,
I
mate.
stab him.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Wow.
It's on.
Okay.
I love Sybil. She
Okay.
is so brave.
So, do you have any abilities that let you do that? I need to work out how surprise works. Luke, can you remind me how
That
surprise?
is
Is
so
when you get
cool.
to act first,
Um,
and then like in the round, and then
well, this would initiate
first turn.
this would initiate combat. That would definitely be surprise. So it would be an attack with advantage.
And you get
and then you would get your turn because basically
Okay.
Sybil would be at the top of the
So
initiative no matter what.
the Sybil. Could you roll initiative?
But it would also be a sneak attack because she's a rogue.
Yeah. Awesome.
So
So
yeah,
I need
potentially
anyone
devastating.
that wants to run in
Oh,
can
I'm
run
running
in
in.
now, and then
Yeah,
they can
we-
roll initiative.
All right, so yeah, I'm in the initiative button. Hopefully that comes up.
I'm doing the
okay.
most running in that I can muster, which is just stepping into the room.
Did I say I've got advantage on initiative?
Do you? You say so?
Advantage on initiative.
No, you.
No, you're
you
going
go-
first no matter what.
You go first no matter what, and then you'll be at whatever 13 turns into. On the
I've
next
rolled
one.
initiative.
Okay, so Graham got 22. Let's see this initiative thing. Oh,
You use the initiative button, love.
Sorry.
It's okay. That will put you in the list.
Oh,
rolled
Grant.
11.
Where's the initiative button?
It should just be floating on the top left and also in the bottom left.
Token sees this.
Oh, maybe that's just for me.
He goes for it. Oh, he doesn't ring.
The word initiative.
I don't see it either.
No, I don't. I'll go into my character sheet.
Roll.
Go into your character sheet. It's at the top.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I'd.
Armor class.
Yeah, it's there for some people. Maybe there's a bug with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was there and then went.
Oh, I
That
made a
weird.
special button for everybody, but it's
Yeah.
obviously not worked.
It did work. It worked for me.
Yeah, it worked for me as well.
Worked for a little while and then it disappeared.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna look at this.
Oh, this is where I really miss having music from playing in real life. It kicks in for the old battle.
The like atmospheric.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found it. It's right underneath and everything. Yeah.
All right, nice.
Okay, Lord Jones has done very well for himself.
hmm
Good lord.
And these cultists.
Good lord, lord.
The cultists are going to roll together. Oh, they do pretty damn well, you know. 16. And I think that's everyone, right?
Yeah.
Just
No,
to help you out,
Jackson.
Chris. Bottom of the turn order. The last three are
Oh, yeah.
in
yeah.
reverse order.
Cool. So, Sybil, it's your turn. Do you want to do a short sword attack? And we'll take your sneak attack damage, and then you also get it with advantage.
Ooh.
This is going to be potentially a devastating attack.
So
Short
short
sword.
sword I rolled.
Jesus, 22.
Oh, that's a hit. So then click where it says short sword, and it will roll your damage.
Again, short sword.
Yeah, just click. You see where it's come up on the chat log.
Yeah.
If you click the word short sword within the chat log rather than the character sheet, it hasn't done sneak attack for some reason.
I don't think I did a sneak attack.
You get a sneak attack anyway, so
Do you just click piercing?
that was
What happens?
That was 1d6 plus. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus
Yeah,
4.
yeah, that's cool. Sneak attack is what? An extra d6?
An extra, I think, 2d6 at this level.
Okay, so if you do,
Is that right?
yeah, if you do /roll space 2d6, we'll use some dice. Oh, mate, it's not great. It's okay. So you, as he basically leans in, you can swing at his armpit. I'm guessing, and he takes 8 points, and that hurts him. So now it's Grumthrum's turn. And oh shit, because they're very surprised. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Come on, guys. We get
And Grumthrum.
photo. Let's just get rid of it.
So I'm just gonna like hot foot it to this guy here and just hit him as hard as I can.
Awesome.
With an unarmored strike. So I just go in with my monk fists and.
Yeah. That's a hit for sure. Oh, that's a crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah, great. That's brilliant. Nice one, mate.
So click on the damage.
Click damage. Okay. So that's actually 3 plus 3. What's that? +1. Rolling 1d4. I don't know what this 1d. Oh, is this your extra 1d4?
If you hover over it, it's 1d4 plus his 3 dexterity.
Which is 6, because he got 3 plus 3, and then it says rolling 1d4.
Yeah, because it's his monk.
Okay,
weapon.
So we take double dice damage from that, mate. So you get 3, 6, 9 plus 1. So you do 10 damage, smacking him right in the face. And so, do you get another hit then?
That's what I'm just going to look at now. Yes, so I get another strike, don't I?
Yeah, or maybe that's what the other one is.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense.
Hang on.
Yes, but you do get another. You get another strike with your monk weapon if you've hit once. Oh wait, yes, it is. That's what that extra damage is.
Yeah.
I can spend a key point to hit another 2 times as well.
Okay. So I think what it's done is it's automatically rolled that as a hit.
Yeah, because it's a free hit if you hit once. I think you hit again,
and then you hit
for
again.
D4.
But you didn't roll very well.
So a normal attack for Grumthrum is basically
so
2 hits.
You got 10 damage, and you smacked him right in the back of the head. And that hurts him. So unless you want to do a key point or anything, Grum, what's the vibe?
Let me just have a little look at something. Where is it? So I've got open hand technique. So at 3rd level, whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects on that target.
Right.
Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. What does that sort of mean in context?
I think you would have to do a flurry of blows rather than a standard unarmed strike, which is a key point. I don't know how many you've got left, but if you want to do a flurry of blows as well, then you could do that.
No, I'm going to hold fire. I think I've only got like 3 key points left. So
cool. In that case, Jonesy, what do you want to do? And he.
Can I just recap that? So the watch, the double agent. Have we found out who that is yet? Oh, we have. He's died.
Silence, and he's not here.
Okay,
that
cool.
was the lizard in the tux.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast, of course. Can I reach Miracle Jack? I guess.
I don't
Guess
know what it says.
Let me find it. Hold on, sorry. Spells. Click it.
He is 50 feet away.
Has it come up there?
120 feet. Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
Okay. I'll
So
use
with
that.
13, that's a miss,
No.
I'm afraid.
Oh.
So
Okay. Oh, that's quite cool. It rolled for me. I didn't realise it would do that. That's good.
Yeah, so that Chris and I put those bits together for you.
Oh, wicked.
You're actually supposed to have an
Nice.
Eldritch Blast button at the bottom of your screen, but instead I've got it, so I can make you Eldritch Blast whenever I like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jonesy, any actions?
That's it. I make sure that I'm not not in the battle,
Nice.
out of harm's way, quite self-preservationally.
Okay, let's reveal some shit, shall we? You can see now that there's nothing there really. There's some. You can see. You will see in the course of events that there's another pillar there. So it's the cultist's turn. The cultists will.
I just wanted to check because did my initiative rolls show up? I just wanted to know because I can't work out where I am.
Oh no, you're not there.
You're not in the order.
Yeah,
so
if you 23, but
Ref 23, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, it's your turn. So I'll put you.
Sorry.
In. That's all right.
No,
so I can click you and go add turn, which did work. Put in 23. I'll put you above everyone. Have your turn now, and then we'll go back to the original order it should have been.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. Can I attack from next to Grum here?
Yeah. Diagonals are fine.
I'm going to. It's stabbing time.
Yeah.
Stabbing time.
With the dagger.
Go for it. With the dagger. So you have advantage because I think you do.
Yep.
Because you have an ally within 5 feet of you, so you can come again.
And then what? Click the dagger damage again?
No, you just roll the dagger again on your
Just the
character.
dagger, so you get to roll. You get to have your attack twice and take the highest.
Oh, that's a hit. So now you can click the dagger. Oh, lovely.
Jesus.
15. So, yeah, you get stabbed a lot in the armpit, which is tradition now. He looks injured. Not that much. Yeah, he looks pretty injured. Cool. And anything else, mate? Otherwise, it's the cultist.
I think I can step back a few, but I think I'm going to stay here with Grum.
Okay. Cool. So
that's me.
That's good. Cultists. I'm going to roll these attacks separately. This cultist goes for Sybil, who's back to her original armor class, and does a 13 meet your armor class? Sybil. I don't think it does. It's 15, isn't it?
My armor class is 15. Yeah.
Cool. So that one
misses.
That one misses.
Yes.
This one steps in and does the same and misses. This one runs over here.
I can't cope with this.
You're in a bit of a sticky situation there.
2, 3, 4. As it steps there, Sybil, you get an attack of opportunity against it. So if you just roll your short sword, because it moved within and then out of melee range. Short sword. That's a hit.
Yes.
Who just squealed? The first hit, yeah. Cool. So click short sword for damage.
On me.
Have you clicked it, Sybil, or is it just not coming up on my thing?
Wait, what was that?
So if you click short sword in the chat log, it'll roll your damage for you.
I hadn't. Sorry, I hadn't.
7. Yeah, you almost kill him with that, and with that it carries on up to here and attacks Riffraff.
Oh,
and misses.
oh yeah.
Miracle Jack's turn. Miracle Jack, he says to Tohim, kill them all, and you see Tohim suddenly get re-energized a little bit. He just seems a bit inspired and a bit more, like he's just had a hit of coke or something. And he attacks you with a great sword. No, sorry, with his huge axe, and swings it at you, and it crits. So the first one does. Let's have a look. Does 10 damage to you, Sybil. So if you click your character and then where it says 23, just type in -10 in that box, and then he swings you again, and gets and misses, and then and also he actually damages you 20. Oh, that didn't work because he uses something called martial advantage. So actually, you had
23.
You had 23, so you have 3 hit points. So I'll do that.
Okay, I've changed it to 3.
Fucking
cool.
hell.
So that is now basically the first swing was huge. It's now Tohim's turn. Tohim turns to Grumthrum and rolls. Let's have a look. Let me just check. Okay. Makes a attack with his sword, which is gleamingly sharp. And misses, I'm assuming, because he gets a 9. Mm-hmm. And he rolls again, and he gets a 17. He gets a 21, actually. And that does...
It's a lot of dice.
Does 13 damage against you, which isn't as much as I was hoping. 13. 1-3.
Okay, I can live with that.
And then let's have a look. He disappears.
What?
And what else happens is that he where does he reappear? Reappears here. And that's his turn. Sybil, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Get out of there.
I'm going to get my short sword again. It's the most power I've got, right?
I don't know what the disengage. Can she do the disengagey things, Luke, or is that just riffraff?
She can use a bonus action to disengage. Yeah, so it's fine. Yeah, basically.
So you could stab him and run away without provoking an attack of opportunity.
I think I have to do that because I've got 3. So
stab him. Good. So let's start with the stab. Short sword.
Done
it. You get advantage. You don't get advantage.
No, not this time.
No one's near you. If you had some buddies nearby, you would. That's a miss. So do you want to disengage as a bonus action?
Yeah.
And then you can move to where you want within your movement speed.
Can I move more?
I think so. Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah,
let's
say that's probably about as much as you can do. Destra, who is the Caraturian witch with slightly green skin, is watching all of this with great amusement. I haven't really worked out what she's going to do though. she just stands there, and there seems to be like a momentary wobble in front of her in the light waves, as if like when you see an oasis or you see like heat waves distorting something, and then everything's fine again. And then she is going to run to about here, and that's her turn. Cloyden.
So the first thing I need to do is with Aladdin's blessing, I need to roll initiative for him to realise he's not in there yet. Oh, that's rolled for that's rolled for me. Let me see if I can roll for him. I can't. So maybe Chris, you want to roll for. Oh no, I can do it here.
Where is Aladdin? I've only just noticed.
He's not.
His connection's dead.
Yeah.
So he has rolled. Wow, he's rolled a 1 for
Oh.
initiative.
Okay.
So he'll be going
So
after
he's
me.
going to go after you. So I'll add him to the.
That's a shame. I
thing.
really wanted to use Aladdin first to protect my delicate self here.
Oh, he's already in it. You've already added him. Okay,
I've just put him in, yeah, using the button, so he adds in automatically. But he's out of order.
So,
yeah.
Aladdin.
Right,
He's
so
bang out of order. I'll
for-
forward Aladdin. I hope he's able to watch on the stream or catch up.
In that case, for my move, I'm going to cast Hold Person on Tohim, which I do like this, hopefully. Is that going to roll it? Cast,
I haven't rolled it for me.
that's not rolled.
Okay.
Has it
It's
rolled?
a DC, isn't it? Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
Right. My
What's the difficulty check?
spell save DC is
Wisdom.
15.
Whoa! Right, what's he got? Wiz +3.
Oh, actually, I've done it at level 2. Oh no, that's fine.
Roll.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, that's fine.
He makes it. What happens if? Yeah, he makes it.
So that's
Shrugs it off.
it. Fuck. Okay, and then Aladdin is going to charge. Do I have his character sheet? I wonder. He's going to charge in to tow him toe to toe.
Toe to toe.
He's using his shield, so his AC is his highest thing. He's going to hit using. Oh yeah, I do have his character sheet. Nice. So in that case, he is going to hit one-handed battle axe, which you do this way. Oh no, he's not going to hit with that. Okay.
Nice.
So that's it then.
What is the? Okay. It's Rafa's turn. What do you want to do?
It's my turn.
Yeah. It wraps up.
I don't know if I should attack this witch or not. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go over this guy right by me. With the dagger.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a hit. Click the dagger for damage. Yeah, it dies.
Oh,
Yes.
wicked.
So,
First death.
this one, the flunky number 1.
That's a very Lord Jones thing to say.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Dies.
First death.
Wonderful. The first death.
Wonderful.
Yes.
The
Oh.
evening's really hotting up.
Bravo.
What else, Riffers?
I think I'm gonna move back 5, if that's okay.
Yeah. Cool. I'm guessing that's everything. So Grumthrum, you're up.
Caught right in no man's land here.
Sorry, mate.
If I run past the witch, she's going to have the chance to attack me as I run past, right?
Yeah. Attack opportunity.
I might as well just try and give her a massive smack in the face with my unarmed monk strike.
Okay. Do you want to move to next to her?
Yeah. That's going to miss almost certainly.
You could just be wearing her pajamas, mate.
That's a miss.
Oh.
But I'll let you do a perception check with that miss.
Oh, okay. Where is perception?
It's one of the skills, sort of left, bottom left-ish, in alphabetical order, that big long list of skills. Yeah, you just notice your unarmed strike miss her. That's about it. Sorry, mate. Unless you want to use a point of anything, then it's Jonesy's turn.
No, I'm going to be all right.
Okay, cool. Lord Jones, you're up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for what's his name? Troy.
Tohim.
Tohim.
Tohim Zalbar.
Yeah. With my Eldritch. So I'm just gonna press that there.
It's a miss.
Oh, mate.
Anything else? Any spells?
I just shout words of encouragement and clap.
Come on, lads.
Come on, lads.
Come on, lads.
Trying to sound, all laddish and hard, but
okay.
Comes across a bit silly.
Cultist's turn. The cultists both advance to what is now front line in dwarf offence, and both attack drummers, and one of them hits, and the other one crit fails and falls prone. So this one on the left falls prone. I'm not rolling them together. So the other one hits you and does 7 points of slashing damage. That's the cultist's turn. It's Miracle Jack's turn. Miracle Jack similarly joins in the fun.
Miracle Jack. Oh, expected better from you.
Yeah. What does he? Hang on. 1 second. He needs to roll for how pissed off at Sybil he is. And he's very pissed off at Sybil.
Oh.
So, hang on. Where was he? He was here. 4, 5. Yeah, he can get there.
No.
Okay, goes there, and he attacks with his greatsword and crits. And he does. How much?
3, I expect.
Yeah, he does lots. He does well. Let's see. 2d6 plus 2. He does 9 points of damage. So, Sybil, you are knocked unconscious and are bleeding out.
Oh no.
And at that, it is Tohim's turn.
Oh no.
He goes for Aladdin. He goes for Aladdin with his Sharpie McSharp. And yeah, let's do this. This is going to be fun. And misses one.
You got 18 to beat.
And misses again. And completely misses.
Aladdin's an insane tank.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then I get to roll an extra something. Yeah. Still misses. And he's going to do something else that I won't tell you. You might find out. Sybil, you need to make a death saving throw. I don't know how we would do.
Can on your turn.
How do I do that?
Cloyden,
Yes, sir.
do you know how we do death saves within Roll20?
Just roll a d. Just use the dice icon on the toolbar thing there.
Yeah, just roll a d20. And
Just
you
roll
need to
a
get
d20.
10 or higher.
Actually, you might. Yeah, you can click the word death save on your spell
Oh,
sheet.
Death save.
Well, actually, that's Cloyden. Okay, phew.
Yes.
Got that, yeah.
Click
Do you want
death save.
Do you want me to click that?
You need to get 10 or higher. So that's one failure. So if you get 3 failures, you're dead.
So yeah,
So-
put a tick in the old failure box there.
Oh my
Smash it.
god.
That's the end of your turn.
It's also worth explaining to everybody that if on Sybil's next turn she rolled a 1, which would be a critical failure, that would count for 2 ticks. making her at 3 ticks permanently dead. Rip up the character sheet. Thanks for playing.
Never.
Stop.
Not on my watch.
So that's
Okay.
1 out of 3.
We've got one more to go.
No, you've still got 2. But if you roll badly on your next one, it could count for 2.
Roll a 1.
Not
you don't
all.
have to, you
Sorry,
don't
not
give
all
them
in
now.
this turn.
It's at the beginning of each of your turns. So that's you for this round.
Oh.
So now
So you
Jester's
survived
turn.
this round. Yeah.
Hang in there, Sybil, I shout.
I've got
that's-
7 minutes left. Is 17 a bad one, or does that not count?
None of
Those
those
ones don't
two
count.
count.
They don't count.
Oh.
Only the first one.
Destra is casually walking to see what's going on over here. As she steps past you, Grum, you can make an attack opportunity against her.
So I just roll for an unarmored strike or something.
Yeah, or whatever just attack you want to do. You don't want to attack. So you think you hit her, but your court staff just goes right through her. So you can do a perception check for that. So if you want to roll a perception, yeah, nothing. You can't really tell too much, but it was like hitting air, basically. Just went straight through her. She didn't even seem to notice. She carries on, and she walks this way. She sees the lay of the land, see
Oh
who's
my
here,
god.
and she's walking like Lord Jones, smiling.
Oh shit.
I think that's probably about. Hang on, where was she? She was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She moved here, looking right at you. Cloyden, and that's it. She just smiles. It's your turn.
Fuck it up. Aladdin's not going to be able to get. Shit, I will. Okay, I need to say that for them. So I'm going to do. I'm going to cast this spell.
Oh, mate,
That
that's
doesn't
my
work.
favourite spell.
That doesn't work. It's called Inflict Wounds. You just see melee spell attack. Okay, melee spell attack. So
On who?
I'm going to do it on. I just want to get rid of. I keep forgetting his name. Tohim. So I have to do this manually. So D20 plus 7, so that's 20 to hit.
That's a hit. So
Good.
roll me some damage.
I can make up this spell, can't I? Because no one can see it. Inflict wounds.
Sure, it does 10d10.
No, it does 3d10 at this level though. So
you're casting at 3rd level.
no, that's at 1st level.
All right.
I don't have enough second level spell slots to do it anymore. So 3d10. 1, 2,
Oh yeah, shit. That's amazing.
d10. This is my I'm getting angry.
Yeah,
Spell.
I'm having to break out the necromancy.
That's
Wow.
2 10s and a 4, 24.
Okay, he looks pretty injured now. Pretty damn injured. He's really pissed off.
And I just can't. I mean, I can't. I really want to get to Sybil, but I can't really move past. So, oh no, fuck it. I'm gonna. Have I got enough room? I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I bonus action to stabilize Sybil or not?
He's gonna need an action, I think. Stay.
Yeah. Okay. So no, I'm gonna stay here.
Oh,
Sorry, Sybil. Don't worry. I have a plan. Okay. So it's Aladdin's turn now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Aladdin is gonna charge to Sybil.
Okay.
oh God.
So
If
attack
you're
of
going
opportunity.
past,
Yeah.
yeah, it's also difficult terrain for that square.
Okay, so what's Alan's speed? Alan's speed.
So as soon as you step into that thing, it's 10.
25, so that's 10. So I've now got. He had a speed of 25.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
15,
God.
5, 10, 15. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so attack of opportunity against him. I don't know if you can do that.
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to do that. You attack. I'll hopefully you'll give me an honest answer. Do you get to make all the attacks you can normally make, or is it just one attack and attack of opportunity?
I think it's it's one melee attack. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. DM's discretion is up to you.
He misses.
Great.
And
And so What, I've never seen Aladdin's spells. Hold on. So if you say C. No. What's he got here? Heroism. Sounds good. Bravery. No. Sure. Probably just cure wounds then. Creature you touch. Yeah, I'm in range. All right, sweet. Hopefully I can just click this. Oh, I see why. Aladdin. Try it again. None of my spells work. Okay. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Sorry guys, going as quick as I can. D8. Aladdin rolls a 1. Plus his charisma, which is 2, so 3. 3 health points.
Okay, so you are instantly restored to life, but you are lying on the floor, Sybil. Conscious, 3 hit points, and prone. Not the best way to get out of bed in the morning. Cool. Anything else? That's probably everything you can do, right?
That's everything you could do, and it wasn't the best thing I could have done. I'm really sorry. I tried my best.
Thanks, Colin. Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to Grum, and then attack this guy.
That one. Cool. Go for it. It's a hit.
Thank God for the rogues.
So you do 10 with a sneak attack and piercing. So just carved to ribbons and instantly dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
These bloody rogues.
Yeah, rogues are OP.
Way OP. We're going to need to nerf these guys. This one isn't dead. I don't know. Is this one dead? This one's not dead.
I thought he was just prone, not dead.
Yeah, prone.
Oh, yes, that's right. So he should have the. Let's say he's got that little icon. Cool. What do you want to do? How else?
Yeah. I'm can I dash, but can I dash like here so that he's more likely to attack me than Grum?
Very heroic.
We'll see what happens.
Run away.
If you just dash, then you'll just be in a circle as close, as close to each other as you are, basically, because the real life isn't a grid. So,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's deep.
So you don't know whether that would have worked.
So wait,
real life isn't a grid.
Is it okay that I'm here?
It's okay that you're there. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'll stay there.
It's not great.
From what do you want to do?
Well, I'm just
going.
Guys, I've got to go now. I feel like I'm too stressed. Can you just let me know how I get on?
Yeah,
yes,
you're in Riffraff's hands with 3 hit points. So
yeah,
I feel a bit ill. I'm sad. Okay.
Oh no.
I'll be praying. Bye.
Right.
We'll look after you.
We'll update you on WhatsApp, and you'll be able to watch the stream as well.
Yeah, we'll look after you, mate.
Don't worry, Sybil. Bye.
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 Grumfrum,
Yes.
your turn.
So I'm just going to pull out my 2-handed quarterstaff and just try and knock the hell out of this guy on the floor.
Yeah.
Miss somehow.
So out of this one who was there, yeah, that's a miss for the thing. Do you get any other attacks? Or is it only if you hit?
It's only if I hit, I think.
Okay. Cool, that's a miss, I'm afraid. Anything else?
No, not right now.
Cool. Jonesy, it's your turn now, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Can I do? Hopefully, I'm quite excited about this one. I'd like to do Crown of Madness against this green witch woman.
Destra. Yeah.
Destra.
Yeah, so let me have a look at that then. Sorry, I'm just a riffraff. You should be able to control Sybil now. Crown of Madness, a human knowledge of choice must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, become charmed by you for the duration of the charm target uses action. Melee attack against the creature of itself. Okay. You can do it, and you can do. Nothing seems to happen, basically. but you can do a perception check or an arcana check with advantage, whichever of those you would like.
Okay. Let's see.
Hang on, let me have a look at this.
What is it? Perception or
Arcana, whichever you like out of those, and do it with
Because
advantage.
that's not her. That's
oh really?
That's an illusion. That's an illusion of her. Is my
Alright.
is my feeling.
I'll do Arcana
Mhm.
with advantage means twice, yeah.
Yeah, that's not her. That's an illusion of her. That is with your 16. You recognise it as some sort of projection of her. You also notice that she hasn't been able to attack or interact with anything so far.
Damn. Okay.
Unless you can do anything else, it's the final cultist's turn. The cultist is going to attack Grum because you attacked him last, and he misses. Now it's Miracle Jack's turn. Miracle Jack attacks Sybil with his first greatsword attack and hits and does. Well, I mean, kills her. So Sybil's down again and moves past, goes to Aladdin and attacks again and misses Aladdin, hits him right on the breastplate.
Nice.
And it's Tohim's turn. Tohim, what's Tohim do? Tohim disappears and reappears there, right next to Lord Jones.
Fucking
And he attacks Lord Jones with, with Slicing McDicey and misses once. And I think he hits with 12. So let's see, that's a 12, so he gets plus. So it's a 16 beat your armor class. Lord Jones, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
You've muted yourself,
love.
Not the microphone, is it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Lord Jones, I
It
think we
does.
should say that did you not cast Mage Armor at the beginning of this fight?
No,
I don't know that you even have it, do you?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't
can't
think
remember if
so.
that's one thing. Okay, maybe don't. Sorry, I think I'm confusing you with someone else.
Yeah, no.
Another old ancient thing. So you take 6, 9 plus 13, 15 points of damage.
I'm dead. I've got 11.
Jonesy is down.
Okay.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some issues.
Yeah.
So it's Sybil's turn to do a death save. So Riff Raff, do you want to do that on her character sheet?
Oh, the pressure! The pressure, Rob! Don't roll a 1.
Where's the death save?
Sort of like middle,
Dead center. Yeah.
middle top, like.
Oh yeah, got it.
Yay!
Okay, good.
One success.
So she should have 1 tick in success and no ticks in failure, right? They're not. Yeah, they're not cumulative. Okay.
Okay, a 1 success.
So Destra tries to fuck with Lord Jones and goes and stands in him. Going, whoa, you can't attack me! Because she's like a really intimidating bad guy. And Cloyden, it's your turn.
Okay, so I would like to. I'd like to use my bonus action first, if I may.
Well, of course. We're
So-
friends by now, mate.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna
Go for it.
first of all, I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna shout, "I only get one of these."
Okay.
So concentrate on Miracle Jack, and then I'm gonna cast prayer of or I can't think what it's called. It's here somewhere. Why can't I see? Oh, where? Oh, that's Aladdin. Oh, thank God. It's like, oh no, I don't.
So I left that spell at home.
I don't
Sorry.
have any spells. I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. Please work. Nope, none of my spells work. All right.
I couldn't get a lot of them to work either. It's quite odd.
Up to 6 creatures of my choice. So all of you guys.
So Tohim, Miracle Jack.
Sure. All my good buddies. Get the following amount. It's going to be 2d8. I'll roll that first. Oh wait, sorry. 2d8 plus my spell casting, which is wisdom. So plus 2d8 plus 5.
What are you doing, Chris?
Plus...
Sorry, I'm listening.
Such a racket. He's really picking up all the noise.
Plus
Sorry.
2. So charisma.
Whiskums.
Charisma is 5 plus 2, so it's going to be total of plus 7. 2d8 plus 7. Everybody gets 19 hit points.
Whoa.
You're having a laugh. Oh, what?
So
Are you kidding?
that's that's 100%.
Is this real life?
Is this real life?
So the basic spell does 2d8, plus it does my spellcasting modifier, which is 5, plus because I've chosen to study life
and you
as my
rolled
domain.
really well. You rolled well as well.
Because I'm life domain, it adds my level to it. No, it adds something else. It adds 2. So 2d8 plus 7.
So
You
if
all get
everyone would
those.
like to give themselves that much, we've got some bottle green elderflower going in.
Oh, very nice.
What are you making, Chris?
Making an elderflower tonic and bitters.
Is that non-alcoholic then, or is it?
Well, technically bitters have a tiny bit of alcohol in them, but
Oh, really?
Yeah.
it goes into this nice ombre. So how is everyone? Is everyone nice and healed? I presume Sybil's like
Yes.
back to full health and all sorts. Brilliant.
So feel free. You should be able to type that in your green circles above your. If you type plus 19 in the green circle above your character, it should fill up your health bars correctly. But as I said, yeah, the last thing I shouted is focus on Miracle Jack. I only get one of those. Now it's Aladdin's turn.
If I've not been hit, do I still do plus 19?
It doesn't count, unfortunately.
Okay.
There are spells that grant you temporary hit points.
But yeah, no, that doesn't count. That's just to get everybody. That's the only kind of multiple healing spell I can do. And considering we had like 2 dead players, I thought that was a good idea.
I can do.
Oh, I need to up for Alan as well. Actually, I don't know if he's.
Yeah, I've done Sybil.
Wait, 38.
But...
Oh, actually, be careful using plus 19 because it might go beyond their actual health.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Do
does.
I just push hers? Because
just push hers to maximum, I guess it would probably be.
I need to do it on a sheet, maybe.
I can just do it if you want.
Yeah, do it on.
Well, she had 0, so she'll just have 19, right?
She'll have 19. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure she had 23 earlier.
She probably had more than 19. Yeah.
Okay, I've got her back up to 19. No, she was on 0.
Good stuff.
Becca, have you added Lord Jones's health points?
Yeah, Lord Jones.
Oh yeah, you're at 19. Okay, so Aladdin is going to. It's really hard having 2 characters to deal with here. He's just going to hit again. Let me just see if when I hit with a thing. Yeah. Okay. So, where's his weapon? Sorry, guys. Battle axe. One-handed battle axe. Go. Wait, no, that's. Yeah. Okay. Good. So now he does 6 slashing plus divine smite, which is 2nd level when you hit and you do a thing and you spell slot. Extra damage is 2d8 for 1 spell slot. I'll just roll it like this: 1 and 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6, 17 damage.
He's looking pretty damn injured. He's got blood pouring out of all sorts through his pinstripe suit, and looking really bad in general. So nice one, Luke.
Oh,
Really happy
nice one,
I
Aladdin.
managed to screw up all my plans. Now it is Riffraff's turn.
Okay. Well, never a problem kicking a man when he's down, so I might go for this prone guy. With
He
or
stood
not.
up. Sorry.
He stood up.
He stood up on his go. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
So he's there. That's a hit.
Okay.
You have advantage anyway, so you could. Yeah, and he dies.
Yes, third kill.
Good Mel.
Well,
Monster kill.
and that. Yeah.
Now where do I go? I think I need to move. That's 5. I can move here.
I'm going to start deleting these because they're getting a bit confusing. There we go. We're moving there.
Yeah.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah. And at least both my characters are next to each other. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Okay. Just catching up on the D&D group. Luke is live blogging. So Grum. Oh, sorry, I advanced too far, but it is Grum's turn. What's your beef this time?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take another swing at Tow him if I can.
Can you get there? Where's the ruler?
7 spaces.
How does one do the ruler?
It's 35, so you could get there.
Okay.
Yeah, monks are
Sorry,
insanely fast.
I'm presuming you're. Yeah, I think you get an extra plus 10, and your base is 25. So I think your speed is 35. Yeah. I love the way that like Riffraff kills the last person, and then like instantly Grunthum just disappears and is over here. Like cartoon tiptoe noise.
So
get yourself a. Oh god, I don't want Tow him to die.
So I'm gonna.
It's a really cool avatar.
He does have a cool avatar.
He doesn't actually have a mask on.
So yeah, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna take a swing with my quarterstaff.
It's a miss.
Cool. I'm gonna spend the key point if I can.
Yeah.
To do something.
Nice.
Where's my flurry blows? I can't see my flurry of blows, but I think essentially what that means is I just hit them again.
Yeah, you can make 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah. Immediately after your attack. So you click unarmed strike.
Yeah.
That's a hit. And you can roll the damage for that one by clicking it. And I think you just get one of the crazy things that it does. Yeah, 4. Okay, so you hit him right in the back of the head.
You get another one of those.
And now you can roll that again, yeah. Strike again.
Okay, so yeah, so this open hand technique here.
Have you hit a creature with one of your attacks?
Oh yeah. Okay, so it must succeed a dexterity save or be not
nice.
prone. It must make a strength throw. If it fails, you can push it. I think those are 3 bullet points. So the top one is try and knock it prone, try and push it away from you, or by default, it just can't take reactions
until the end of my next turn, so everyone else can have a turn. And
That's right. Yeah.
but they are reactions. You haven't. I'll give you a clue and say that you haven't seen it use a reaction yet. So it can't. A reaction would be an attack of opportunity, for example. I think that's the only one it has. Without wanting to give any spoilers. So which one are you going to go for?
I don't really understand. To be honest,
so basically, it's the way that this spell sheet has been copied out. I think in the book.
So basically, you have a choice now on you've just had one of your 3 attacks, and on that attack you can choose to knock this guy onto the floor, which means he can't move very far, and it's much easier to punch him while he's on the floor. Or you can try to push him 3 blocks away,
which will be in the direction that you hit him, so he'd hit up against this pillar.
Yeah, like knock him into the pillar, or the third one. Just don't bother with the third one for now, mate.
The third one I thought was the really good one.
Well, it means we could all run past him and he wouldn't be able to touch us.
Outside this open hand technique.
I might just punch him again.
You get to punch him again
you get
anyway.
To do that anyway.
Yeah.
And you get to apply these things again, I guess. I don't know about that, actually.
Oh, okay. So I'll like smack him 15 feet away. So into like.
It just says with one of the attacks granted by your flurry blade. Yeah. So you're gonna. So you're gonna.
It'll be basically this pillar, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Smacking him into.
So he's got to make a strength saving throw against your difficulty check for spells, which will be on your spell sheet, even though it's not a spell, but that's where it's listed. So if you tell me your difficulty class.
Okay.
Spell save DC.
Spell save DC. Where do I find that?
So if you will be on your spells sheet on your character sheet. Where you have the tabs. I think they're near the top right somewhere.
That's right. Yeah, top right. It will say core, bio, and spells.
The little red lozenge.
Oh yeah.
So at the top somewhere, your spell save DC should be.
Is 0.
Oh damn it!
It would equal 8 plus 2. It would be 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
So if you go back to your main sheet, your wisdom modifier will be.
Is that under the saving throw section or under the second?
Just like the big stats on the left, the core stats.
I've got 3.
So it's so he's got to be at 13 basically in strength. Let's try it. He just misses, so he gets blown back this way because you punched him in the back of the head. Goes fucking head first into it, and he's going to take damage from that only a little bit. And he takes 2 damage from being pushed into that thing. Smacks his head on it. Twat. And cool. And now,
so humiliating.
Well, let's say that happened in a minute, but you also get to punch him. So let's say you did that on your second one because you've still got your second one of the flurry blows.
Another punch anyway.
So make another unarmed strike against him, and we'll say it's this one. That's a hit. Yeah. So roll with damage. Oh man. So that's battered him. He's really not looking good now. And nice, Lord Jones. It's your turn.
Should I finish him off, or I remember Cloythan's cry. You're okay though over there, aren't you? You've got 2 rogues.
I'm actually fine in the middle of the room.
All right. I'll do
Give you a thumbs
Eldritch. I'll do Eldritch Blast on this guy here. On the sec, I can just click it.
Yeah.
Go.
That's a miss.
Oh, you're joking. I move out of the way over here.
Out of the way of Destra, who was standing right there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Miracle Jack's turn. Miracle Jack has detected a certain lack of ability to hurt Aladdin, so he turns back to Sybil, who originally stabbed him in the armpit, and he rolls against her. With the first attack and hits, and he will miss with his second attack. But the first one does
So many dice.
so that's cocked.
Big is his axe. God.
Does 27 points of damage.
Fuck's
And
sakes, we need to kill him.
Sybil is down
So
again.
badly.
Again.
We need to kill him so quick. Laura's just
Um,
texted as well, mate, you're dead as fuck.
Okay. And yeah, that's that. And now it's Tohim's turn. Tohim very slowly turns back to Lord Jones. Oh no, Lord Jones is over there. So let's see what he does. I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, he makes that. So he runs over here. Yeah, and attacks Lord Jones. Sorry about the. It's sort of a lot of characters to run. But attacks and hits the first one, and he is going to. Does 11 meet your armor class?
I think it was 12. Let me double check.
Why have we got so many sort of old men with us?
It is 12. That's a miss. Okay, so hang on, no, but he gets to add an extra whatever. How long does that last for? For 1 minute. Adds a D4. So he gets a 12. So he hits with both. Let's do some damage, please. So the first attack does 14 damage.
What?
On Lord Jones. And then the second attack does not nearly as good.
Doesn't have to be.
What was your total hit points?
It was 30. I went up to 19. Now I'm down to 5. So
you've got
does another 8 hit points. So.
I'm dead.
What was that a total of how many hit points in that one round?
18 plus 3, 21.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he could have rolled better on the second one, and he.
Don't worry about it.
He. What does he do? What does Mr. Step do? He disappears.
Great.
Let me just see. Hang on. This is the last time you can do this. It's not that far. You can't actually get there. You go. He tries to get. In fact, he disappears and he reappears here. And it's Sybil's turn for a third death save, but after being pulled back and put back in, Sybil, Riffraff, do you want to do a death save for Sybil?
Interesting, a death shave. Maybe if Riffraff,
a death shave.
If Rob does kill, maybe if Sybil dies while she's in your care, you have to shave your beard.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a fail. So,
that's a fail. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to shave.
Yeah, well, make them count, mate.
Shave my back.
Oh, sure, yeah, you can shave your back. You can shave a toe.
So that's 1 success, 1 failure.
Okay, that's good.
Destra walks to there quite calmly.
Dick ball.
And that's what she does.
Where is this horrible bitch? Need to find the real one. Oh, it's my turn. Well, I can't find the real one. I'm going to. Thing is, guys, I think. Tohim looks really beaten up, right?
Yes. Miracle Jack looks pretty beaten up as well.
Oh, Miracle Jack is looking beaten up. Okay.
Not as bad as Shohim.
Shit, yo. I've used one of those bollocks. I will forecast. Well, let's see if it works this time. Can I cast Inflict Wounds? No, it does not work. Melee spell attack.
It's just
Oh,
spell attack
I've done it
easy.
before. Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do this on Tohim. So, D20 plus 7. So 15 plus 7.
Yeah, it's a hit.
And then 3d10 plus nothing.
Oh god.
Plus something.
I really did roll badly. Not that I want to kill you guys.
This is just 3d10.
We're all friends.
19.
Yeah, he dies.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice
You
one.
notice that the instant he dies, his sword seems to stop gleaming quite as much. Yeah, it's just like every remaining bone in his body that isn't broken seems to suddenly go, and he just collapses on a heap on the floor. And he is, as the Dutch say, dote.
I am
Very
very low.
then. Oh, I'm a healing expert.
I'm very low on spells now.
Okay.
So, I'm going to just use the rest of my my turn to sort of move this way. I can probably get about that far. Because I want to find this witch. And then Aladdin's turn, just going to smack that fool.
Yeah.
That he's toe-to-toe with. He is going to one-hand battle axe.
It's a mess.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
What do you keep almost saying with that?
I think I've rolled. I think that's me. I think I've rolled as Cloyden.
Well, let's see if you
Essentially.
did. Gave you +4 strength. Do you have a
4
+4
strength.
strength?
No, I don't. No, that is him.
That's
Then.
him.
Cool.
That is him.
Yep. Okay. He misses.
Riffraff, your go.
Daggers, bitches.
Okay.
Come on. Ah, shit.
That is a critical fail.
Ah.
But there are no ill effects this time. You just miss.
I don't know if there's anything else I can do. No. I think I'm just gonna hang out here.
Do you not get advantage if you're within?
Oh yeah, actually I'm next to.
Yeah, you do.
Oh
you do
no,
get
you're not.
advantage.
But she's unconscious though.
No, because he's he's toe-to-toe with Aladdin.
Oh, if the foe is within, yeah,
Within
you're
5
right.
feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So roll again.
Ooh.
That's a hit. Roll the damage on that. Let's see. That kills him.
Yeah, another one.
Wow.
What bites the dust?
Fucking.
Rolling well. He's dead. So you have some movement. If you want to use some movement, you're all facing.
I might back up Cloyden.
Because it's just you, me, and actually, it's just you, me, and Grumthrum. Oh, and Aladdin that are left standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out by Cloyden just in case.
Thanks, man.
I don't know.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Grumthrum, it's your turn.
I was just going to do the same and get a little bit of a ring.
Okay. She's watching you all. Okay.
I hate this horrible person.
Anything else?
Nope.
You can do any sort of checks you want. You don't have to. I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not saying that would be useful, but Otherwise, it's Lord Jones's death save.
Okay. How do I do that again? Sorry.
Middle
On
top
your
of your
character
sheet,
sheet.
you've got.
Yeah.
You can click the word death save.
That's shave.
Death shave.
Death save.
Okay. Let's see. Is it in my spells?
It's kind
No,
of in
main
the
sheet.
middle.
It is in my
No,
main
no,
sheet.
main
Oh,
sheet.
death saves. Yeah, I see it.
Middle.
Got it.
So you make it. That's good.
Yeah, that's a success. That's good.
That's fine.
All right. So.
In
Next.
Jack. Within that, it's time for Sybil's death save. No?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's all.
I forgot about Sybil.
That's all I do.
Just don't roll a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's me. No, wait.
Actually,
Can that
it's the same difference because it's just a flat d20.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
fine. That
Yeah,
counts.
just take it. Take it.
Take it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible. Oh, I started 20 on the wrong one.
Okay. Well, you notice that what happens is that the Destra illusion disappears.
Okay.
Its eyes go white, and then from behind here, over to the left, Destra emerges,
There you are.
and now it's time for the boss battle.
I was gonna say, at least it wasn't like
God.
a dragon that emerged. Like, well,
Yeah.
now for the boss battle.
So, what does she? I don't know what she'd do to start with. Oh, since you're all clustered there,
Oh, bollocks.
she casts Fireball.
Ew, I knew it.
So let me just remember how that works. Fireball. Oh, it's dexterity saving throws,
Not
I
great.
believe.
Well, you guys will be fine. Oh, fucking toast.
Okay, so she casts Fireball centered. Oh, hang on a second.
On herself. Yay!
I do need to check the rules of that illusion spell quickly. Okay, so its eyes just went white, that illusion, and it was still standing there, and then she appeared, so there were two of her. And then as she starts to conjure Fireball, the illusion version disappears, and she does cast Fireball.
Alright, so dexterity saving throw.
Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw. What's the base? How do I calculate her saving throw, Luke? Sorry, the dex.
Her spell.
So how do I calculate her DC?
Her
Sorry.
spell save DC.
Oh, I've got it. It is here. Sorry.
Yeah, should be.
You need to beat 14.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Grum's okay.
Okay, so
There's a little
Grum's
roly
okay. Lord
poly out
Jones,
the
you
way.
don't need to roll. It's going
sorry.
here.
I just wanted to.
Get off! You sure to join in the fun.
But, but for a man who's unconscious, still pretty dexterous. Fuck. Fucking fireball. A lot of dice. Oh,
That's a lot of dice.
it's more than that axe.
Okay, so Cloyden, you take 40. Sorry, who?
I miss.
Grum. You take 14 points of fire damage.
1-4.
Yeah, 1-4. Riffraff and Cloyden, you take 28 points
Oh,
fucking
of
dick
fire
balls.
damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay, so
28. Are you sure? Not 27?
no, it's 28. I'm afraid I did do the maths correctly.
I'm out. Oh fuck! I'm
8d6.
unconscious. 8d6. Fucking dick balls.
And she just stands there.
Riffraff, are
Cloyden,
you
it's your
up?
death.
Oh,
No,
my
it's
death save straight
your
away.
death save now.
Oh, joyous joys. That's a good
He
one.
makes it.
It's a good one. Okay, Aladdin's
Fine.
turn.
Aladdin's turn. He's all the way down there.
I need to quickly read how Lay on Hands works. How do you take a long rest and return to... As an action, you can touch a creature. Okay. What spells has he got?
yeah, he's got some healing spells. He's got like, what's it, like 10 points or something?
Yeah,
You can spend?
that's on one creature, or
And
Yeah.
while this is happening,
Oh, okay.
you notice, who would notice? Grumthrum. As you dive out the way of the fireball, you notice, let's have a look. This thing appear from the water. From the water, and sort of appear here. And
no.
You'll recognise it
Oh, hello.
from earlier in the campaign.
This is our mate.
Yeah, it's a buddy.
No, Aladdin, what are you doing?
Aladdin's gonna do. I don't think I can get up. Well, it makes sense. I'm gonna bring Sybil back to life with 10 HP.
Fucking yo-yo silver point over here. Brilliant. Okay, you do that. Is that an action? Is there
That
anything
is
you're doing?
an action,
Any movement?
and I'm gonna move up. Yeah, I'm gonna move up like so he can do like 5, 10, 15, 20. Right? You can put him out about that much. That is it.
Nicely clustered together again. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, okay, I've done it. Whatever, I've done it now.
Riffraff, it's your turn, mate.
I mean, I just want to get out of there.
Oh wait, as a bonus action, Aladdin is gonna speak to his god, who we haven't figured out who it is, but he's gonna cast Vow of Enmity on that hideous old hag, which basically means for 1 minute Aladdin has advantage against her for attacks, melee attacks.
Cool. That sounds good. Riffraff, what are you doing? You moving?
I mean, I'd like to move to our buddy and like just talk to him, tell him what's going on.
Okay.
How many can I move? 5. I know I can't move that far. 3, 4. Can I move like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Why can't you move? Yeah.
Get 5,
you
so
can.
I can
You can,
move
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. Look.
And then just like and say like, hey man, what are you doing here? What's going on?
It doesn't respond, and actually no, it does respond. Does
Okay.
anyone speak Sahuagin?
What? No.
Okay.
No.
It doesn't respond, but you get the sense that it understands you.
Okay.
And it looks angry, but not particularly at you. What else do you want to do? That's just a free action. So if you want to take any
Okay.
attacks or anything,
No, because I don't know if I can even attack the switch.
well, you know the illusion is not there anymore.
Okay.
But whether you can reach her is another question.
Can I move up? I don't want to bunch up, so can I move up to like there?
To use your dash action.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm sneaking.
Okay.
Just so she doesn't see me.
Okay. Grumthron. What do you want to do?
Well, okay, puppy.
I kind of feel like this guy's our way out of here. Because didn't he create the tunnel that we used to get in to the ship?
Yeah, he created the water tunnel. You saw he had, she had some level of hydromantic ability of manipulating water.
Yeah, so I'm just going to sort of get out of range, I think. Because, well, can I... Can I get to her?
Yeah, totally. You got 35 feet, mate. You could totally get her.
All right, then I'll give her a smack.
Yeah, go on. Give her a... You've been trying just to make up for that one earlier on.
Yeah, I'll run in with my quarterstaff and probably miss.
So that is a miss. Can you move to where you to next to her? Unless you want to spend any chi points.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to spend a key point to.
Oh, it's tense.
I think I'm gonna spend one to do a bit of a getaway.
Right. Okay, cool.
Just to get as far away as I possibly can from this horrible.
Where do you want to go?
Can I get like to here?
I'm going to say yes this time. I'm pretty sure you could sort of use that as an extra dash or something. I don't know. Yeah, you can. So, Jones, it's your turn to do it. You're still down, right?
I am.
Yeah, so.
Cool. So you're not all clustered there anymore, so that's good.
Yeah. The art of war.
Yeah. There we go.
That's a success. That's 2 successes right now.
Yeah, that's 2, yeah.
Okay. Sybil, you're up. And you're up as well.
Sibs.
So Riffraff, it's your play. Riffraff, Sybil is up.
Death save.
No, she's been healed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, she's good.
Gosh, 10, yeah.
I think, how far can she move? 30 feet. Am I able to measure? Can I measure?
Yeah, it's in the center of that toolbar. It looks like a. Yeah.
That's actually me doing that, but yeah, she can get there.
Yeah, you can get there easy. I say easy. It does seem like
she's
but it isn't.
She's a rogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's just a different subclass to you. She's an assassin rather than whatever you are.
Should I try a rapier?
You can try short sword.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have a rapier anymore.
Whoa, crit!
Oh, crit.
Yes!
Yeah, that's
Come
hit. Roll some damage on that then.
What's happened?
You don't. So rolled a 3 plus 4. So that's actually an extra 3. What's this 1d extra 1d6? You should just do that.
That'd be a dexterity.
No, it's an extra 1d6. 7. It's not a sneak, is it? She can't sneak, so it should be 1d6 plus 4, which is 7.
It is
plus,
1d6
which
plus
is 10.
3 plus 4.
No, but if you hover that over that plus 4,
yeah, it
rolling. Says rolling 1d6. And then if you hover over 7. So I'm wondering what that is. Is that just her default, like, sneak or something? I don't know.
You've lost me, mate. That's that 7 plus 4.
So she rolled a 3, and then she gets a plus 4, which is 7, which makes that 7.
Oh, I see.
And then it's also on that plus 4. It says rolling 1d6.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no idea.
I'm pretty sure she just gets 10 on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's rolling sneak attack by default, just in case it counts.
Okay.
Okay, so she gets injured by that. Sneak attack. It's Destra's turn now. Unless you could do anything else with Sybil.
Can move back.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can disengage. Yeah. Go for it.
Disengage back here.
So she's got a clear view of basically Aladdin. So she casts, sort of reaches out her hand and it starts to glow with this horrible black energy on Aladdin. and she does some rolling. So Aladdin needs to do a saving throw.
Okay, yep.
Constitution against 14.
21. Oh wait, I rolled as myself.
Yeah, to be as Aladdin.
+1. No, it was as him. Comes after me in the chat, but it's he has a +1 Constitution.
Cool. So he makes it. So
F +2. Still sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, it's just gone rolling.
takes 19 points of damage.
Whoa.
Aladdin's good for it.
You saved. You saved. So he's doing pretty well.
Oh, I think.
I need to roll in. Subordinate. 0. Actually, so.
Excuse me. How much damage was it? 19.
19.
All right, he's fine.
It's absolutely fine. I'm actually going to add the C thing in, and she should have gone before Destra, so we'll do that now. It's 12. So that's fine. C thing. What can the C thing do?
Hopefully help us.
Mass heal everybody.
Yeah, well, that would be good.
Okay. So for insight, she crits. So she decides to cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, sweet. Okay. You can do that. That's brilliant.
Yeah. She sees that her friend who released her poison is down from when she comes in. And so she does
Release the weird fish friends.
Excellent.
up to 6 creatures, so all the friendly ones. Regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus their spellcasting modifier, which is going to be +2. Oh, hang on. Spellcasting is +4. Okay, so +2. So everyone regains 1d4. So I'm going to roll that now. I rolled a 1. So everyone regains 3 hit points.
I've got a question. So I was -3, or is it just 0?
You were 0, so you're back up with 3 hit points.
Sweet.
For what it's worth, honey, I was on my way to get you up.
Thanks.
But you know, I didn't.
That's cool.
Notice if I got under my.
It's the sort that counts.
Okay, and that is her go, and that was Destra's turn. So now, Cloyden, you're back up, and it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Fuck yeah! All right. My plan all along.
Oh, and she runs in a bit as well.
My plan all along at one point was to cast. Oh no! I had to use my 3rd level spell. Ah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Ah shit. Well. I just cast Inflict Wounds again. No, I won't actually. Guiding Bolt. Let's do this.
Okay. So can you read?
Hopefully I can stick it in the old chat and it will just do it this time.
No.
Literally nothing's coming up for me. Okay.
That was Aladdin did that weirdly, but what does it say?
No, okay. Flash of light, diddly-dee, spell attack. So D20, boom, plus +7 to hit. So that's 30.
As soon as it leaves your hand, she sort of just clicks her fingers and the spell just fizzles out.
Fuck her.
And she clicks her fingers and a puff of magic appears in her hand and the spell just fizzles out.
Alright.
So
I'm gonna use my movement. Hightail it away.
I'm gonna. Okay. You're stacked up like an FBI squad about to break into a building, but like not a very convincing one. Aladdin, it's your turn. Oh, you skipped and I skipped. Damn it. Or did I just skip? I don't know. Aladdin, your turn. Oh shit.
Okay, so he can't get. Well, he's gonna have to go as close as he can. I think it's about there. And Aladdin is gonna cast. shit. He hasn't got any long range spells. He's going to throw.
A javelin?
No, he's going to throw. He's got a dagger. He's going to throw it. This. Oh, it's a crit. Sweet.
Wow.
Some damage then.
And 3 plus 2. What do you do? I don't know how you do crits. Double dice.
I don't know what this. Why has he got? It says rolling 1d4. It's all over the place. Why?
Rolling 1d4. He gets plus 2. Yeah, you said a dagger is a d4 thrown.
Yeah, plus 2, but it says rolling 1d4, which is weird. Well, it's the same anyway, so it's 5, but she's also got 3, so it's 8.
6, 7, 8. Nice.
Okay. She looks quite injured, I suppose, I would say. Oh no, Riffraff, it's your turn.
Oh. Boop.
Oh yeah, that's the perfect scenario for a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Got the enemy on his own.
Yeah.
Cool. Sneak attack, yeah, okay.
You can also attack if you have another weapon in your offhand.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I do actually. No, that was my dagger. I don't think I have a one-handed battle axe. Would that be more?
Guess so. What's your? You don't have a shield on or anything, do you?
No.
So yeah, you can do that. You just don't have.
Don't do as much damage with it, but you do.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
That misses.
Okay.
It's your turn. Unless you're moving.
I might dash away because I'm a bit weak.
Okay. And you can just disengage, can't you? Or is that a bonus action to?
And
Oh, you can just do it.
free,
Yeah. Okay.
Behind this corner.
Just ran in.
That's it.
So I'm just going to jump out and chuck a dart. And then probably jump back in again.
I like this. Nice. Throw a hell of a
Yes,
dart.
crit. That's a crit. So roll damage on that. 6 plus 1 plus an extra 3, so 7, 10.
I'm so happy
and
for Grumthrum because you had some really
she
bad
goes-
rolls at the beginning of our adventure.
Off Aladdin's, Riffraff's stab, she goes, no! And then the dart goes straight down her mouth through the old spinal column, and she falls down dead.
Oh my god, no.
Sorry, Riffraff, I know you want to kill him.
Yeah, sorry, man.
What a throw!
Yeah. And with that, we are out of initiative.
Yes!
Amazing, man.
Sea-Thing walks around, looking for. Sees Tohim's corpse over here, and she takes her trident and presses it through his throat to make sure that he's dead.
Nice.
Jesus.
And looks at she looks at you, Corrigan, nods, and then runs off and splashes and
Bye,
is
friend.
gone. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? There's death everywhere.
Jesus.
The emaciated slaves are huddled by this column over here, looking very confused and quite frightened. Yeah.
I think I will. I cast Sacred Flame on the remaining rhubarb and then tell the people to get out.
In that order?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like real flame. I don't think it's real flame. No, don't worry. I tell the
Sybil and
slaves.
Lord Jones, you suddenly come down after the rhubarb, and you now have -2 to your wisdom for the next day. And you feel awful because of that rhubarb that you had. Yeah, you can. It destroys all the rhubarb. The emaciated slaves like, well, what's going on? Master Miracle Jack's gonna hurt me again because I destroyed all the rhubarb. I don't think they're quite able to compute what's going on.
So no, Miracle Jack's not going to hurt you anymore. You're free to go.
At that point, they say, we don't know how to get out. We were brought here blindfolded, and we've only ever seen people swimming in and out, or people go down the corridor system. I think there's a hidden passage way down there somewhere, where we've never been able to locate where it is.
It's like a killer robot outside.
It's not a killer robot. It's a security system. It's basically Atlas from the new Atlas. And as Zentarum appears, like to pick up the latest shipment, looks at all you guys and he's like, "Sorry, wrong cave." And turns around and tries to swim back.
Well, wait. So there's like we can swim out. It's fine.
Can I loot the thing, the woman?
The woman?
Yeah.
Yes. And you find. Let me have a look. You find nothing on her.
Okay.
You can try other people.
Yeah. Let's. What about where's the other one?
So, presumably you're going to loot everyone. Tohin.
Yeah.
Is the only one who has anything of any value. His sword seems now, as soon as he's died, it seems like it's just like a normal scimitar. Makes you think it's the way he was wielding it rather than how good the sword was that made it so sharp. He has something you recognise as masterwork studded leather armour, like the most exceptionally made armour you've ever seen.
Yeah, take it.
It is extremely damaged, so you might need to look into getting it repaired before you could get the best out of it. If you see what I mean.
I'll take the sword as well. It might be a collector's item.
One of you leather armor wielders might find that useful, but it might need a bit of work. So you take the sword as well. Cool.
Collector's item, eBay.
There are crates everywhere.
Have a look in the crates, shall we? Just a quick little cheeky look.
Could I, in the meantime, cut off one of Miracle Jack's rhubarb-stained fingers to take back to DCI hardtack?
Nice.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you still have the scroll as well, but yes, you can do
it. Yeah, just as a bonus.
Yeah, nice.
Customer service and everything.
Yeah. There are many crates as well, but as you are looking at, recovering and getting your breath and wiping the blood off the weapons, you see like a strange white light coming from the pool at the top.
Have a look.
You can't make out what it is without going in. As you get closer, it's just like a very bright light. Anyone looting the crates or anything, or are we going?
Yeah, let's have a look in the crate. I'll have a look in the crates first. I little kind of just with my hand. I just whack them all over.
Okay. The first thing in one of them, it's like all padded with straw, and in it is like a 5-litre wooden cask with extremely ornate inscriptions in it.
Nice.
And it just smells of like really good whiskey.
Take it.
Yeah.
I might offer it round. Let's all have a little swig of this, shall we?
And it even says on the thing, on the side, it says Miracle Jack Special Reserve.
There we go.
Whiskey.
There we go. I think we should drink to his demise.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll take a little nip.
Great. It's like overtones of almonds and apricot and a real fire at the back of the throat, because it's about 50%, because it hasn't been.
Lovely.
It's really quite strong. You find 1,800 tusks, which are the black market currency. They are the same value as gold pieces, but incredibly difficult to spend. You have to find the right merchant.
Okay.
You also know that you can't spend too much of them at any one time because it alerts the authorities, sort of thing. You find 600 gold pieces.
Nice.
And that's everything.
Excellent. I sweep them into my cloak.
And at that moment, you hear the sound of scraping stone from the corridor where you came from.
I was just gonna look at that gem.
And metal footsteps coming your way.
Oh, Daisy,
Sounds a lot.
Daisy.
Who's got the gem that can explode stuff?
Yeah, I've got the gem, but I think this is the old security robot. I think we should just leg it.
Yeah, let's leg it. I was about to say, let's leg it.
We blow up the old hobgoblin as well before we do, though.
Well, okay, yeah, everyone jump in the pool, and then I'll smash the crystal, and maybe it'll like fucking collapse the corridor or something. Let's just go.
Let's get those guys out as well. Those emaciated guys.
Aladdin's out. Yeah.
Yeah, Aladdin's in the pool. So where's the guys? Are the slaves coming with us?
Can we get the slaves as well?
Yeah. There's two of them that say, "I can't swim, so what shall I do?"
God.
Just hold your breath and hold on.
Okay, who are they holding on to you? So as you get in, you realise that there's steps downwards, and there's a floor, oddly, which makes you think that during low tide, you'd be able to just walk down here. There's a bright light at the end of the passage, and it's about a 50-foot swim. So do you want to go for it?
Last thing before Cloyden enters. I want to smash that crystal on the ground, and I want to shoot the rhubarb if I haven't already. Set that rhubarb on fire and smash the crystal.
You've already done the rhubarb. When you smash it, you hear like a huge. Actually, no, it sounds sort of like a grenade going off. But it's quite contained, sudden, and
creature blew up in his coffin.
Whatever that thing was.
It's pre-buried.
You see the thing coming towards you. Security system.
Shit, there he is. Go, swim.
So you swim towards the light, and your lungs burning. You finally manage to get out into the open sea, where there is huge, flailing waves that are knocking you about, razor-sharp rocks. But you see a boat, and you see that it's a searchlight, and on the side of the boat has City Watch Coast Guard written on the side of it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
And they haul you aboard. And you're greeted by a woman you recognise as DCI Hardtack. Saying, Mickey Silence came to us and told us what you were doing. Are you okay?
She gets
You
a
look
glimpse
pretty
of
damn beaten up.
my Speedo. I make sure my cloak hangs seductively over my shoulders. My shoulders and my Speedo's full.
Well, she looks at you and she says, "My God, you're covered in blood."
They collapse.
And then they say, "Get them sorted too," and they give you blankets and things. And as the boat speeds away, and they say, "You know what happened? Did you get the scroll? Did you what news of Miracle Jack? We heard that there's been some sort of infighting in the organisation."
They are all dead.
Yeah, I think maybe it's time to hand over a finger and a photograph.
Oh, that explains everything, actually.
Yeah.
This is all that's left.
We couldn't put our finger on it.
Well, she takes the finger, and strangely, she looks at Sybil and she just says, "Whoa." You don't do half measures. You don't do half measures, do you? And I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Excellent.
And I'll send away some sort of denouement. But the main thing you guys need to remember is, I'm really disappointed I didn't kill anyone.
It's
very
close.
close.
It's so close.
Very close.
All of you at the moment are level 4 and have 2,400 hit points. Experience points. Then I definitely wouldn't be able to kill you. Experience points. You each gain 5,000 experience points.
Nice.
Which takes you well into level 5 territory.
Nice.
Not quite to level 6. And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. And that's the end of Miracle
Amazing,
Jack
man.
Thank
That's so
you.
good.
That was amazing. That was great.
Yay! Well played, guys. That was
Well,
that was gnarly. I was worried at one point that I was going to kill everyone
I think
because
you had
she had a lot more. She just didn't have much defense.
Sybil
I was-
down 3 times.
Yeah. I was planning to like break out some of her heavier defensive spells next round, and then I was like, oh no, there's like 7 of them in a row that get to attack me.
It's partly my fault as well. I had 2 characters to control, and I kept putting them next to each other in the middle of the room.
Awesome, guys, that was really good.
That was fantastic.
I need to go pick up Gemma, I think.
Cool.
Well, thank you
Yeah,
so
I'm
much.
sorry
Chris.
that Al, if you're watching, that you didn't get to
Oh yeah,
experience
bless
it,
him.
and Sybil. But
Yeah.
that's the jet setting lifestyle for you.
I think there's like a limit to the number of people that Roll20 can support. With,
Yeah, sure.
Sort of like mixture of different internet connections, but
Yeah.
so yeah, next time we'll probably have a smaller group.
God bless the weird fish creature as well.
Yeah.
I never knew his name. Her
Her
name.
name.
Sound like her.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe you'll see her again.
Maybe. Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe. Ooh.
All right. Cool. Good work.
Better
guys.
get learning that
Wicked.
Sahura Gwyn. Maybe one of you gets it as a level 5 feat or something. Yeah, so read up on your character things, and then next up is Lukey as the original dungeon.
I have
Nice.
the
So
next
we'll get it.
adventure written and all planned out.
Amazing.
So we'll just find out who can do it.
Yeah,
But
nice
yeah,
one.
we'll discuss that tomorrow.
All right,
Wonderful.
guys.
Cool.
Have a good night.
Thanks,
Right,
guys.
guys.
Good
Have a
night,
lovely
guys.
sleep.
Right.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
And thanks to all the fans watching out there in Streamland. Bye.